All right, today's date is October 23rd, 1999.
2023.
2023, 1999 is the year Royal was born. You just woke up, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Royal just woke up, but he's here for the live. As promised, I didn't tell him just today. I told him a couple days ago. But did you have a long night? What happened?
Oh, weekend.
He had a long weekend. All right, Mario's yawning. By the way, you're wearing a Mario hat and a necklace from Black Panther?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
What's the necklace called?
I don't know.
There's no name for it?
There is, but
You don't know it.
yeah, I don't know.
Magdalena says, Happy birthday, Royal. Um,
Thank you.
we have Rafi, who's been a member for 11 months, says, Hi, TJ and Sweet and Royal. Happy birthday. I just can't believe the video you guys just posted. It was so sweet. And it literally took me back in the 3T days. It just feels just like yesterday. Life goes so fast. Yes, Rafi. By the way, for those who don't know what Rafi's talking about, just he doesn't even know what she's talking about. A couple of hours ago, we posted a video for our Queens and Night members. Just Queens for today. Starting tomorrow, it'll just be for the Night members. But if you are a Queen, you can watch it today, maybe after this live. But it's a video of the day Royal was born in the hospital. So it's a really cool video, very reminiscent, incredible memories. As Rafi says, brought her back to the 3T days. So it's a really cool video with some family members, and of course, when Royal wasn't outside of Mama's tummy, it's just a really special video that I had been promising that I would put out there, and today I did just a couple hours ago. So Rafi, I'm happy you are enjoying it. Tina says, Happy birthday, Royal. Enjoy your special day. Sending love and hugs from Ontario, Canada. Royal's still sleeping. Sorry, you guys.
Thank you,
Uh,
Tina.
Summer Violins with the super chat says, Happy birthday, Royal. I hope you'll have a great birthday and a great year. Wishing you lots of love, happiness, health, success, and I hope all your dreams come true. God bless.
Thank you, Summer.
Thank you so much, Summer, for the sweet super chat and the wonderful message. Do you have anything exciting for 24?
No, I have a basketball game today. That's it.
So you're just worried about today's basketball game. Do you have any plans and goals that you want to achieve in your 24th year in this world?
I want to land a big jump snowboarding this year.
Big jump snowboarding? Okay. Anything else? Royal, did you sleep? You've yawned like 5 times in the first 3 minutes of this thing.
No, I didn't really sleep.
You didn't get any hours of sleep?
I got some.
Okay. Uh,
4.
4 hours. Bommy says, Hey, TJ and Robo, a question for both of you. Do you like Martin Scorsese and why? Love you from Laura. Oh, hey, Laura. So Bommy's just the messenger. And let me tint this down a bit and push this way. There we go. That's better. So Bommy and Laura, I like Martin Scorsese a lot. I think he's one of the best directors, not only of our time, but of all time. I saw Killers of the Flower Moon yesterday. I liked it. It was a bit long, but I thought it was very interesting. I thought it was well shot. The story um, was powerful. I thought maybe it's because I don't know. It was really interesting to me, so I actually really enjoyed it, and I thought Martin Scorsese did a great job. Anything you want to say about Martin Scorsese?
Um, I
You
mean, yeah, I do like him a lot. Wolf of Wall Street's one of the best movies I've ever seen.
you
But
like that one?
I might go see Kills of the Flower Moon today.
Do you know any other Scorsese movies?
Taxi Driver. I think that one's a bit overrated though. I didn't really
Taxi Driver.
love that one. Yeah,
Um, so you would say Wolf of Wall Street's your favorite one?
for sure. Yeah, and then I haven't seen The Irishman either.
Is that what it's called, The Irishman?
Irishman, yeah, the 3 hour one
I don't
that
know
came
about that
out
one.
2000 something
Okay.
2019, I think.
Well, I'm a big fan of Scorsese. I think he's great. Yours truly, April. April with the super chat, and April, of course, is a super member. April says, "Hey TJ, happy birthday, Royal. Sending you a small gift. Hope you received your wallet from Thriller Night. TJ probably forgot. LOL. Love you both. First of all, thank you, April, for being so supportive, for the small gift to Royal. Very sweet of you. And I think I gave him the wallet. Um, I don't remember, to be perfectly honest.
Nah, I lost my wallet.
You lost your wallet
Nah, a Halloween night.
that night?
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago though. 3, 4 years ago.
Um, oh, so is this what she's referring to?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. How did you lose it at the Halloween night?
I don't know.
You put it somewhere as a costume and all that stuff? You didn't have a pocket?
No, I definitely had pockets.
You didn't get taken from you, did you?
I don't think so.
Michael Jackson fan says Roy looks like he could be either an author or a rapper with a beard. You are rocking this beard. Why do you like this beard so much? You go through different styles, huh?
Not really, no. Ever since I can grow, like,
So you wanted to grow this beard?
yeah, I've always wanted a beard.
Is it exactly what you thought it would be?
It's not too far off. It takes a lot more work than I thought.
Yeah, Royal. We went to eat at BJ's last night for Royal's birthday, and Royal came into the car brushing his beard with a brush, and I said, "You really brush your beard like that?
Feels so good.
Why does it? What feels good? The process or after it's been brushed?
Just the other process of brushing feels good.
Really?
Yeah, when it, like untangles it.
It's funny because I never obviously had a beard like that, and just seeing my son with a beard like that is it's kind of trippy. You know, he seems like he's a grown man. It's crazy. Shaquandra says, "Happy birthday! Today's my birthday also. Nice, happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Shaquandra.
God bless you and wish you many more. It's very cool. Happy birthday! Cool, fun name says, "Happy birthday, Ro. Are you going to do a song with your dad someday? Do you want to do no, Ro?
Maybe, possibly.
What would you
It's not
do?
other words.
You wouldn't sing, right? Or would you?
Probably not.
What would you do? Rap?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not. I'd probably have to sing.
Can you sing it overall?
No.
Okay, Irene. Irene says, "Sending love from Nigeria. Best wishes." Sending all that love back to you, Irene. Melly says, "I'm going to count how many times Royal yawns." Thank you, Melly. I think where are we at? Have you already started? I think we're around 7 or 8.
5.
You keep yawning, man. I think what?
Because of the word. You can't look at the word yawn and not yawn.
So you're not going to count that one? Is that what you're saying?
No, we'll count it. It's fair.
Michael Jackson fan says, "Hey, Royal, what's your favorite basketball player and team?"
Best of all time, LeBron. And team, still the Spurs.
You really feel LeBron is the best player of all time, huh?
Not even close.
Not even close?
No.
Really?
I don't see why there's a Jordan debate.
Well, as someone who's experienced both, I think it's Jordan 1, LeBron 2. And nothing against LeBron. He's been the best player of the last 20 years. I truly believe that. I've always said that. But Jordan just had an extra notch that no one I've seen have on the basketball court. That's just my
Scoring wise. Anything else, that was Pippen.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Have you seen like playoff series of the Bulls and Michael
It's
Jordan?
embarrassing, yeah.
Oh my
Terrible
gosh.
defense. Leaving the best player of all time with 5 feet of space in the middle with the game's tied, game 7.
It's because he could do so much.
Man took one dribble to the left and pulled up, and he had 5 feet of space. LeBron's not doing that. Not leaving LeBron open like that.
He's still got some learning to do, everyone. So don't be alarmed. Dara says, "Any plans for your special day?" Sending birthday love from Pennsylvania. Dara wants to know if you have any plans for your special day.
Just the basketball game.
It's just your basketball game. Is basketball now your favorite sport?
Yeah.
It's
been for a while, to be honest.
More than soccer?
Yeah. More than soccer, yeah.
Watch or to play?
Definitely to watch.
Melly, count it. Don't forget this one, Melly.
Definitely to play, yeah. Just all around, it's better.
Rafi says, I just watched Killers of the Flower Moon on yesterday and I loved it. As European, I think everyone should watch it. Ooh. Rafi, why as a European do you think everyone should watch it? I mean, I would say as an American, I think everyone should watch it. But why European? I'm curious to know. I liked it too a lot. I really did. It was long. It's like 3 hours and 40 minutes, but it had me. It really did. Richard wants to know, did I fall asleep during the movie? I did for a tiny, tiny bit, Richard. That's why I want to go see it again. But honestly, I would say about 5 minutes max. So I still got the gist of it. I got the whole movie, and um, I thought it was entertaining. But again, when I fall asleep, that doesn't mean I didn't like it. Do you ever fall asleep, Will?
In movies?
Yeah.
No.
Which really?
Yeah, I haven't fallen asleep in a
So
movie.
right now, if you went to a movie theater, you would not fall asleep.
No shot. 1000%.
Wow. Cassandra, who's a super member, Cassandra says The Irishman was good, but it was long. I love all those Italian gangster movies. Aha. Yeah, I haven't seen this one. Who's in this one?
Everyone.
Like who?
Like Robert De Niro. I think Al Pacino's in it. It's like all the like upper generation of actors that have done like mobster movies.
I don't know that one. I can't even picture it, which is crazy. Valvez from Twitch, right, Ro? That's Twitch. Says, hey, what's up? What's up, Valvez? How are you, by the way? Claire, who's a member for 17 months, says, hey, TJ, and happy birthday, Royal. Royal, what has been your biggest highlight this year? Sending love to you all from Wales in the UK. Royal, what's been your biggest highlight of the year?
I really don't know. Probably the Vegas trip for bowling.
Okay.
I won that tournament, so
you won the tournament. I didn't know you won the tournament.
Yeah.
Wait, you won the whole tournament?
Well, yeah, I won the 2 side pot games and then 45 out of my 50 brackets.
So what does that mean? Besides the fact that you won, did you?
I took home a lot of money.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you? You want to share what you brought home and all that stuff?
You can't ever share the net worth.
Is that a royal rule or is that a real rule?
That's PR training.
Okay. All right. I guess the Jackson shines through in Royal in that answer. But congratulations. I didn't even know you won it. That was just a month ago, right?
Yeah, September.
Yeah. That's cool, Royal.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Bommy. My life, my hurdles, and my survival says, happy birthday, Roro. Was a pleasure to meet you in Croissant Land. I hope you have a truly wonderful day. What have you learned in 24 years in this life? What do you hope to accomplish? Love y'all. Love you too, Bommy. Those are great questions. So Bommy wants to know what you've learned in 24 years in this life.
Probably one of the most important things is who you choose to marry and reading.
Oh, that's very good. Well, but those look like those were for me. Okay, look, he can giggle and laugh all he wants, and those are 2 messages I drive home to all of my kids. But guess what? One day it's gonna sink, and he's gonna say, "Dang, my dad was right." But go ahead and answer this question for you. What would you say? What the 24 years? Those are great answers. I'm happy he knows those answers. Very happy.
One thing that I've learned is you can't really let other people's actions affect how you feel about yourself. Like people are gonna do what they're gonna do regardless of what type of person you are. So you can't really let people's actions dictate your confidence and kind of diminish how you think other people see you. That's one, and then 2 is kind of just forgetting what people think of you altogether.
Not even caring what people think of you?
I mean, having a care, like, it's not just like walking around barefoot and stuff, but like, just like not really letting that control your day. And yeah.
Cool. And then what do you hope to accomplish? Those are good answers, by the way.
No, I want to land a big jump this year in
Okay, so
snowboarding.
let's explain this. You want to land a big jump in snowboarding world?
Yes.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Now you're saying it like you've never landed a big jump, or have you?
No.
So your goal is to get to another level of snowboarding where you land a big jump.
Yeah, I can't even like get enough speed to get air.
Okay, well, the only advice I have as someone who has not done it myself, but is to take your time. Don't mess with skiing, snowboarding, surfing to the point where you think you're ready for something when you're really not. So even if it's next year or the year after, it's all good. Just try to progress. That's my advice to you.
So you get better every day.
Yeah, because you don't want to come back or go be in a hospital in Colorado in the middle of nowhere, or in Utah or in Big Bear, wherever you want to land this big jump, because you went too far and too fast, and now you're in a boot for 3 months and your ankle's bothering you for the rest of your life because you weren't patient.
No, I don't have that like fearless factor.
Okay, that's good.
I'll just go. I don't. Yeah.
You have some type of sense of
Well, maybe I'm
calculation.
going too fast.
Okay, okay, that's good. It's a good thing. Felipa with the super chat. Thank you so much, Felipa. Felipa says, "Happy birthday, Royal. Wishing you many blessings today and always."
Thank you, Felipa.
It's very sweet of you, Felipa. Thank you so much. Cassandra with the super sticker. Thank you, Cassandra. Very sweet of you. Carrie says, "Happy birthday, Royal, from Nova Scotia, Canada. What is your biggest goal before you turn 25? Sending you both love." And don't say landing a big jump, Royal. What's your biggest goal before you turn 25?
I would like to have a Tesla before 25.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. The only problem with that is they're supposed to be releasing newer Teslas in the year of 2025. So you may want to wait until you're 26 because you may have a bit more options. That was a yawn, Melly. Count it. We're gonna see.
Cars are so good, man.
Do you like Teslas, Royal?
I drove my friends to San Diego.
Yeah.
He just likes to sit in the back.
Your
So
friend's sitting in the back,
Yeah,
and you're
'cause
driving in the front.
I drove him home from Palm Springs in his Tesla, and then I drove to and from
San
San
Diego.
Diego. But it's just I don't even know how the autopilot works. It's just like regular basic driving. It's just so nice.
So you're saying you love the Teslas, not even for the auto driving?
I don't even know how to do any of the features. I'm just talking about purely driving the car.
What is it about a Tesla driving the car?
There's just like no like lag between when you put your foot down. Like there's no like I actually am starting to like when you let go of the gas and it brakes by itself.
You used to not like that.
Yeah, I probably still wouldn't.
You would.
I would
You
actually, because having to like move your foot left and right is.
You know what I love about it, and I know we're geek talking for a minute. Sorry, everyone who's not interested. But what I like about it is when you're at a stop sign or something, you can literally just look at anywhere with your foot off and not worry if you're rolling.
Yeah,
it's fantastic, and I think most of you know, but we'll put it at the Giving Tree for a rewatch. We got our Tesla a little over a year ago, and we absolutely love it. So it's a fantastic car. I don't think I can buy something that is not a Tesla, to be honest. That's how much I do like it. I think there's a lot of fear out there. People, a lot of articles being written about how the problems with it. I have not experienced any problem. Anyone I've known has not experienced a problem. I think it's just a way for to get back at Tesla, to be honest, because they don't advertise, so they don't pay any money to these mainstream media companies, where Ford and GM and Toyota and all of them do. So they obviously have an invested interest to make sure the car companies survive. But if the car companies do not wake up, I think they're going to be in serious trouble in the next 5 years, because that to me is how much Tesla is ahead of them. I've never been a car guy, never cared about car guy. I've never cared about acceleration or feel or handle until I drove the Tesla. And that doesn't mean
that's pretty dangerous.
It doesn't mean I speed or go crazy in it, but it just feels, you feel at one. You just feel like it's kind of like the closest thing you can get to flying.
Not an airplane.
Maybe on an airplane, but you know, on the street. It's just the handle is very very nice. Summer Violence says, does Tesla drive by itself? I do know there's technology that you can pay for. I think it's 150 a month. That counts, Melly. You're gonna get to 15 yawns.
Probably.
So they do have the technology, Summer Violence, but I've never tried it. I'm not ready yet to try that feature. A lot of brave people are. I think over 100,000 of people have done it, but I'm not there yet. I got to make sure this is working 1,000% before I just take my hands off the wheels. Because here's the thing: once I do that and I get comfortable, I may not put my hands back on the wheels, and I do think it's going to get like that within the next 3 years. I think we're going to be so used to just sitting in there and not even looking at the street, just on our phone or talking to the passenger. But yeah, it does drive by itself, as Lauren says. And Philippe, I saw your comment. It's a great car. I think I've influenced several people, at least push them to think about it and to go on a test drive, and then they get one, and then they're like happier. It's just the truth. I didn't know he would say that, by the way. And I guess one more thing, there is some type of referral link that I could put below that will help you get, I think, like 500 extra credit towards your purchase. So, and if you're here in the States, there's all types of tax rebates, not only for Tesla, but for other electric vehicles. Not all of them. So make sure you double check that too. And that's another thing, saves gas money. I don't go to the gas station too often. When I do, I get more frustrated that people aren't even realizing what they can do with an electric car with the Tesla. I've never driven another electric car, but those who've driven both, have said that Tesla's still way ahead of those. And I know a lot of the gas stations are the electric stations, superchargers are Tesla, and it's just yeah, Lauren, I think I'm with you, by the way, with 10 Youngs. It's just a fantastic car. So you're not going to get any negativity from me about a Tesla. Brenda Porter with a super chat and is also a super member. Thank you so much, Brenda. Appreciate it. Brenda says, happy birthday, Royal. Be blessed. It's not much, but I wanted to give you something for your special day. Sending love to you and TJ.
Thank you, Brenda.
That's so sweet of you, Brenda. Thank you so, so much. Misha says, we look like brothers. Royal, do you get that a lot? People thinking we're brothers, or we say that? Do any of your friends say that?
Not really anymore.
They used to?
Yeah. Everyone used to say that.
At what age?
All of them. As soon as I could hear.
Since you were a kid, people say. Really? They thought I was like your big brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was watching the video that Rafi was talking about earlier, and I'm holding Royal. Maybe not in that one. There's 2 videos. One's only released, the other hasn't been released yet. But there is a video where I'm looking at myself, and goodness, I do look young. I look like I was young, but I look like I'm 14 years old. Carmi says, happy birthday, Royal. Blessings on your special day. Sending lots of love to my favorite Jackson family all the way from South Africa.
Thank you, Carmi.
Thank you so much, Carmi. Appreciate it. Francis came down to get Chewy. Oh, she was trying to get Chewy's attention, and then she went in the snack container, and now Chewy's with Francis. Georgina says, Royal, happy birthday to you. How you like your Das new song? I don't know what this means, but do you?
Your new song.
Oh, Dad's new song. Would you ever appear in your dad's music video in the future again? Have a great year ahead. Loving you, TJ, and family. So sweet, Georgina.
I haven't heard it.
Yes, you. Okay, so he did.
Oh, yeah, I heard it in the car.
Yeah, we heard it.
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He didn't hear it, and then because we drove to dinner last night, I played it. That's the only reason why he heard it. Roy is not a fan of mine. I think he thinks I'm too soft, too old school. I don't know what the issue he is.
I listen to soft music.
So what's the problem with your dad's music?
I don't know. I feel like every song is about Ma. It's just like, oh, here we go again.
Okay, so All right, so Royal doesn't listen to my music because he says every song is about his mother. So it's like, here we go again. That's pretty funny. But I will say, you did like the song. I
Yeah,
want you to know. How did you like the other artists that were with me?
they were good.
They're good, right?
Yeah.
Melanie Furman and Q Parks.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they were good.
Okay. That's good to know. You didn't add it to your playlist though, right? Your favorite playlist?
I have to give it a couple more listens.
Okay. We'll get them there, you guys. We'll get Georgina. Don't worry, we're gonna get them there. Um, Summer Violence wants to know, who are your favorite artists, Royal?
Um, N5X's is still my favorite artist.
N5X.
Yeah.
Okay, never heard of them.
Um, oh, Jungle. Jungle's fantastic.
It's an artist named Jungle.
Yeah, it's like a Earth, Wind, and Fire type group.
Okay,
It's amazing.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
So good.
So it's not rap.
No.
Okay.
And then right now I'm gonna say, nah, I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna still say like I'm gonna say J. Cole still.
J. Cole.
Yeah.
Who were you going to say?
I was gonna say Drake because he's been delivering for me.
And
recently.
this is a new. You wouldn't have said Drake a year ago.
No.
So what is it about Drake today that's getting you that wasn't getting you a year ago? I'm looking for a picture, by the way, you guys.
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know.
But something about Drake has been pulling you.
Yeah.
And making you more appreciative of what he's done.
Yeah.
Okay. The next question is, and I was looking for this picture. Royal, can you play any musical instruments?
I play bass.
He played bass. So let's see. I found a video of Royal playing the bass. Let me see if I can turn it, which I can. Done. Okay, so I'm going to share this video of Royal playing the bass. I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, this is cool. What did I just do?
It shows like when you took the video and
no, it froze it. Look, you're frozen there.
Yeah, it's a sticker.
So how do I get rid of this? Okay, whatever. Okay, here's a video of Royal playing the bass when he was a kid. Well, it's frozen. I don't know why it's not playing.
What bass is that? That's like the one with the really thick strings.
I want to say Uncle Jermaine gave you this bass. So there you go. That's Royal playing the bass. How old were you here, Royal?
Like 11.
Yeah, Royal was a good bass player too. He played in a lot of goodness, you look like Rio. Look at the smile at the end.
Stop playing.
Thank you, Royal. Takes me a little longer. There. That looks like Rio. That looks a lot like Rio. But Roy was a really good bass player. He played in a lot of performances with a band. Mm-hmm. You never had your own personal band, but you played where you were taking lessons. They put kids together, right?
Yeah.
It was really cool. So Roy can play the bass guitar. He hasn't played in years, right?
Yeah.
You should pick it back up.
For
fun. You should. It'd come back to you pretty well.
Yeah, I can still play Hotel California, like off memory.
Can you?
Yeah.
That's cool. That makes me smile. Bommy with a super chat says, "Happy birthday, Robo. It was a pleasure to meet." Oh, we already read this one, but this time she did it with a super chat. So very sweet of you, Bommy. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Bommy.
Lania with a super chat, and Lania is also a super member. Thank you, Lania, so much for the super chat. Lania says, "Happy birthday, Royal. I love this, and I absolutely love that you guys sat down together to do this live. I love you guys and your beautiful family, and also the entire Jackson family." Well, thank you so much, Lania. Yeah, we do a couple lives a year, I would say, right?
Yeah.
1 to 2 lives every year. And I enjoy these lives because they're fun. And then every now and then I'll look back at some of the older ones and just see, his growth, just see him get older. Not just physically, but mentally as well. It's fun to watch. So, because we did one in Texas, we did one in Utah. I think we did one more. I think this is our 4th. I think so. Either way, thank you so much, Linnea. And we'll try to do this every year, at least maybe on his birthday. Juanita says, "Hey, Royal, and happy birthday. Loving those Marvel Comics hero vibes you are giving."
Thank you, Juanita.
What is your favorite Marvel comic? And I love your shirt, Juanita. I was just wearing it earlier when I was working out.
Um, Probably Deadpool kills Marvel.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
So it's an actual comic book.
Hmm.
How many comic books have you read?
I've read quite a few. I've read all those Transformers ones that Uncle Terrell used to have.
Uh-huh.
And then I've read a few Marvel ones after I started like really getting into Marvel.
You like comic books?
Not really, no. But like Marvel, like just superhero ones are pretty cool.
As of 11:48, Melly said there were 7 yawns. So that is almost 30 minutes ago. No, 20 minutes ago, 21 minutes ago. So I'm sure there are more by now. So we'll see if there's another update. As we get
Nah,
enough.
I canceled that one.
You canceled that one. Diana Ross says, "Were you celebrating hard this weekend? That's why you're so tired." LOL.
Um, this weekend. Where did I go? Oh yeah.
You had a party
Yeah.
here, or get together, I should say.
Mhm.
That was Friday night, right?
Mhm.
And then Saturday you were in San Diego.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? What?
Oh man, my friends are funny.
Oh, okay. We're not going to dig into that in case it's not appropriate. But obviously he made some memories and had a good time. Sophia with the super chat. Thank you so much, Sophia. Sophia says, "Happy birthday, Royal. Is there a specific birthday wish or goal you have for this year? Besides landing the super jump, is there anything you wish for this year?"
Um, Maybe to get maybe to make like 10 grand off trading.
Okay, what kind of trading?
Forex.
Forex. He likes to do foreign exchange trading. So Royal's just started learning how to do that, and that's his goal is to make 10K just off of Forex trading.
How
Right?
do you? Yeah. How do you wear hats for so long?
Weird.
It makes my head itch.
Does it?
Yeah.
You can take yours off.
No.
You can take it off if you want.
It's gonna be worse than when before we started.
Okay. Tina says, "Roy, are you going out to eat for your birthday?"
Probably In and Out after the game.
Is that what you've been doing?
No.
In and Out the In and Out your favorite burger spot?
No. Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
Yeah.
Really?
I feel like I had a burger recently that no, I didn't. Yeah, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack is not better than In and Out.
Absolutely, it is.
All right. We will see how this ages. In and Out's the best burger in California. Nona says, "Happy birthday, Roy. Are you celebrating Halloween this year? If so, where? Love from a very wet Ireland."
I think I'm gonna be in San Francisco for Halloween this year.
Doing?
Douglas is driving up to see his girlfriend.
Is that where she lives?
Yeah,
Okay.
Berkeley. So I'm going up and staying with Caleb.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are gonna drive up together?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
Well,
gonna drive the Tesla.
did you see our vlog?
Oh, of the car?
Yeah.
In
San Francisco?
I only saw that part.
Okay. So my point of telling you is to be careful. Although talking about a Tesla, since that's what he's saying, he's driving up. It's another reason why Teslas are great. They're way less stolen than any other car because they're built in cameras all around it that will record with, if you set it on this, but has let me say it this way. I believe it's automatically records any type of bump, hit, or anything, but you can make it so it will record if there's any movement around the car. Nevertheless, to start a Tesla is very challenging to do since it doesn't have a key chain or a key ignition key. What would you call it?
Yeah.
An ignition. So they are, I believe, the least stolen vehicle as well. Doesn't mean their windows don't break because I'm sure they do. But so you all know, That's another advantage of the Tesla. Rafi says in Europe, we don't really know what happened really to natives. I thought it was the government to take the land away from them and stuff. I didn't think it was the law of the strongest to rule. Yeah. Well, Rafi, obviously the natives had their land taken hundreds of years ago, which I think most Americans know about, whether it's something that's maybe over a couple weeks in school you learned about it, but it's not something that it gets talked about enough. But what I really liked about Killers of the Flower Moon, it talks about how the natives were mistreated, even in the last century and just 100 years ago. And I think that's an important thing because oftentimes we think 100 year or the wrongs that our country did were centuries and hundreds of years ago, which they were, but just if you rewind 50, 60 years ago, there were some crazy laws that justified or allowed mistreatment. And that's what I liked about this movie was that it highlighted some of the wrongdoings they still experienced in the 1900s. So 1921 or 1910, somewhere around then, I think is when the movie takes place. Antoinette says, "Hi, Royal and TJ, love you too dearly. What is one of the most things you love about your dad, and how does he influence you to be all that you can be? Much love always."
You picked this one for a reason.
No, bro, I'm just going through them.
When I talk about my dad, like other people, I'd probably say like the thing that comes up the most is his intelligence,
That's pretty
and
cool.
that's what Keith said too. Is when you, Keith, and Evan were like sitting here.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, dude, your dad. I didn't know your dad was like that, like articulate and intelligent." I was like, "Yeah,
Really?
yeah."
And it's so crazy because I don't see it.
There's a lot of people's parents are not like that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, let me say it like this. I'm a reader, so I know I can be articulate, but I don't find myself that I know there's so many more stronger speakers and intellectuals than me that I can't even give myself credit because I'm so far behind some of these smart people. So I appreciate the compliment though. It's really cool to hear, especially from a youngin, another youngin. Um, but I still, even myself, has so much to grow. So that's a great thing to know, Royal. And remember, I've said this before, so anyone who's watching who may be young, I didn't like to read when I was a kid. I didn't enjoy it at all. And it was my Uncle Michael who helped change that mindset for me in a big way. Without him, I still wouldn't be reading. But as Royal said, kind of comically, um, I preach reading to all of my kids. And I think it's the best gift, one of the best gifts, I should say, you can give your child or your loved one is the gift of enjoying to read. Not saying I'm responsible for anyone that I've influenced to read, but I hope I played a part in making sure they don't give up on that amazing skill because it is a skill and it's something that really can change your life and improve it so much. So I'll always preach reading, and I love to hear that. That's something that you respect at least. Have you read any books recently? Well,
No, I'm still reading Laws of Human Nature.
Robert Greene.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Blue Rose Top says, "Happy birthday, Royal. Have a fabulous and fun day. Who was the first one to wish you a happy birthday?"
Um,
Mama, right? That was the first person you saw.
no, someone texted me at like 12.
Oh, really?
10, yeah. I
Okay.
think it was Keith.
Oh, cool. I like Keith, by the way.
Yeah, Keith is.
I don't think I've met Keith, have I?
Probably once.
Yeah, I like Keith.
Yeah, he hasn't come over
He's a
many
cool kid,
times.
man. And it was great seeing Evan.
Oh yeah.
Evan's always the man. So.
Yeah, Keith and Evan really like chopped it up.
Yeah,
when they
they're
came.
both solid guys. So after this next question, we're gonna play a sneak video, a small clip snippet of Royal as a baby. So Royal hasn't seen this. I don't think he's seen this at least in years. So it'll probably be really nice to see. So we'll do that in the next couple minutes. Michael Jackson fan wants to know, TJ and Royal, what's a sport you can't watch because you find it really boring? For me, it's golf.
Yeah, I'll never watch a golf game, but like baseball's up there too. Like
Yeah.
I've gone to a few baseball games this year,
Mhm.
and man,
That
so
that's
boring.
that. I'm gonna say it like this. First of all, that's really for someone who's played the game and knows the game. For you to say that, that's. If I understand when people call baseball boring, if they don't know what's going on, they don't know the rules.
Yeah.
But when you're saying that as someone who knows the rules, knows the challenges, and knows all the aspects of it, that's pretty bad that you're still saying it. Now, I will say this: baseball is a sport that, in my opinion, is for passive watching. It's for one of those that's on. You could be doing something else. Now, I'm not saying like because I believe it tonight is Game 7 of the ALCS, which is the American League Championship Series, where the Rangers are playing the Houston Astros. That's how much I've been watching basketball. And the winner of that game, it's Game 7, so this is the last game. The winner of that game goes to the World Series, which is the big series to determine who will be the champion of the year. But we're in a great time to watch baseball. We have a Game 7 in the ALCS and a Game 6 in the National League Championship Series. So if you ever wanted to give yourself a try, this would be the time tonight. Some great games. I do, Diana. I still love baseball, but I'll be honest. I haven't seen one playoff game. I don't think I've watched one baseball game this year. I've been into basketball a bit more, and I've been into tennis. I play with the girls a lot. Royal plays as well, and I've really come to really enjoy the sport and the mind aspect of the game. The Amy, you said it, not me. Is golf really a sport? Royals, golf a sport?
Yeah, golf was really hard.
Okay, because at one point, didn't you question if golf was even a sport?
Uh,
What was the question? Which one was harder? No.
oh yeah, what was harder to hit a hole in one or bowl a 300?
Oh, that's well. If it's on a par three court, they're both challenging. But I would say
I would say
both 300, right?
yeah, that's what I was thinking at first, but I would say the hole in one.
Really?
Yeah, but Steph Curry hit one, so it's like
There you go.
I don't think he's gonna bowl a 300 ever.
That's what I'm saying. I think it's both
Because
300.
yeah, 300 like hole in one takes one shot,
And exactly, and it's
but to
complete
bowl a
luck.
300, you have to throw 13 strikes in a row, and yeah,
I think it's well 300 is harder. 2K Demex says we need that father son 1v1 basketball game. I think I think Royal would be beating me now. I've gotten stiff in my elder age, and he's been playing. Is this your third league in a row?
second league in a row. But I've been playing for like how long? I've been like when did I start going to El Cerrito? Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Because I've been going for at least 2 summers.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of basketball where I haven't touched a basketball. I mean, I may have played 1 or 2 days in the last 3 years.
No, yeah, I mean if you go to
He loves basketball.
like
You guys.
Instagram,
So
like it's just basketball.
at this point, 2K, I don't want to get hurt.
Like I'm just
So
learning to move. Like it's literally just basketball.
what's your take on the Europeans and the rest of the world surpassing American talent?
It's not happening.
It is happening.
No, it's not.
It is
How
happening.
many top 10 Spanish players are there?
Oh, you're gonna. I'm not saying a specific country. I'm just saying international versus U.S.
It's not happening.
What's your take on
Until the best like there's a GOAT debate for a European being the greatest of all time, then we can start.
Okay, but who would you say is the top 3 players in the NBA right now?
Oh, I don't know, but
They're all European or international players.
yeah, this is the first year ever. Who knows?
But it's trending that way.
Yeah.
But can I tell you my reasoning why that's happening?
All right, Wemby. Who are the other two?
Well, Wemby's not the best player yet. He will be.
No.
He's gonna. By the way,
wait, who did he play the other night where
Oh,
he
man.
scored like just 18 points in like 90 seconds?
I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
He had like 3 blocks.
Victor Wembanyama. He's 19 from France. He is on my San Antonio Spurs team. The very first year, the guy's unreal. As a Spurs fan, I couldn't be happier when we got the first pick because I knew he would be the selection. The guy is unreal. I think the world still, he's been hyped up. They said he's the best high school or best prospect possibly ever, but at least since LeBron James, which was 20 something years ago. That obviously worked out. LeBron was the best prospect of all time. I think Victor may surpass him, truthfully. Now, with that said, I think people aren't ready for what Victor's going to do to this thing. It's interesting to watch. The season starts Wednesday, so if you want, the Mavericks are playing the Spurs. It'll be a great. I'll be watching that.
How
game.
much are Spurs tickets now?
They've jumped up. They jumped up, so I don't know.
Yeah, all over my TikTok. What you know? What game I'm talking about? When like.
No.
Oh, it was versus the Warriors.
He's done something. Oh, so you watched those highlights?
Yeah,
too?
it was versus the Warriors, and like it's all over my TikTok where people are watching it, and they're like, "Bro, get this guy out the league, bro. Like this isn't fair."
And he's 19. But okay, real quick, because I know most of these watchers aren't basketball fans. Giannis, Luka, Joker.
Okay, Joker, I'll give.
Those are three.
The other two.
But they're three of the top 5 players for sure.
Yeah, but
they're all Europeans.
The only one that has a ring is Giannis.
Okay. And no, Joker does too.
Oh yeah, Joker, yeah.
But my point is, more of the top 5-10 players are European, and it's going to continue. And my reasoning is because today's American athletes, I think, first of all, they care too much on one-on-one skill. Their fundamentals aren't what they used to be. This is the reason why I still, obviously the talent today is stronger than the 90s, but I think the intelligence of the 90s basketball player is stronger than today's. They know how to play as a team. Someone like a Luka, someone like a Joker, they play basketball the old school way, which is why they're not even athletic, but they're 2 of the top 5 players in the league. They're just smarter basketball players, or play the game more intelligently. I'll say it that way. And I think something's to be said about that. We as Americans have to get back to less one-on-one skills and more basketball fundamentals.
So you think like the redeemed team with LeBron, Curry, and all them, they're not winning gold?
They are. Because a collection for one country, we are still the top, and we will be for quite some time. But we're as a whole, we're losing it. You could have taken the world's best players and put them on one team, and they wouldn't have competed against the Americans' best players. Now, if you take the world's best players and keep competing against the American, I would put my money on the world's best players, that team. And it's getting more and more apparent. That's all. Joakim Noah. Okay, that's an old school name. I saw him in New York, by the way, once. Tall. Okay, so Royal, there's some more questions, but and we got to get through some stuff. But let's take a look at this cool video. And let me remove this Joakim Noah. Okay, now let's check out this video. Ready, Royal?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. That is cool. That was him. That was the baby. That was close to 24 years ago, when Royal was just born. An awesome little video that just encapsulates that time period. Really cool. Mama and I watched a lot of old school videos of us, and it was very, very sweet. But again, for anyone, there's a cool collection of video of clips that are for queens. You can watch it today. So if you're a queen, make sure to watch it today, because after today, it's going to just be for the night members. Another yawn, Melly. But yeah, it's a very special time, and it's crazy how fast that time has went. It seems like a whole nother life ago. So to not only Royal, but to anyone out there, make sure you enjoy each and every day, because time flies. It really does fly. Is Royal the age you were when you had him? Royal's actually older than I was when I had him. I was 23, 2K, when I had Royal. Royal today is 24. So I had just turned, no, I wasn't 23. I was 20.
Yeah, you were like 21.
Mama was 23. Mama had just turned 24. Now I had just turned 21. Yeah, so I was 21 when I had Royal, I believe. Yeah, that makes sense. 99. I was born in 78. So yeah. So Royal's several years older than what I was when I had him. D's Tiny Kitchen says, "Happy birthday, Royal. What are some of your favorite things to do? Are you artistic?" Dennis and Sandy.
Um, I would say I am artistic, but I don't like to really express it. My favorite things right now are playing basketball. What else do I like to do? Definitely play video games. That's a good one.
You still like video games as much as you used to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, they're not getting better, but like the graphics and everything are. So it's just smoother and smoother experience.
But you would say you're artistic.
Yeah.
In what way? Drawing?
And yeah, drawing, just like creating stuff. Yeah.
It's very cool. Melly with the super chat and a super member. Thank you so much, Melly. Melly says, "Happy birthday, Royal. How does it feel to be 24? I'm still going to continue to count your yawns. And TJ, I love you with all my heart." Love you too, Melly. Royal, how does it feel to be 24?
It feels the same.
Feels it's too early to tell, right?
Yeah.
Um, feel good?
Yeah.
Feel healthy?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. The movie raider with the super chat says, "Happy birthday, Royal."
Christopher Nolan.
Let me read the question first. In your opinion, is Christopher Nolan or Zack Snyder a better storyteller?
Absolutely, Christopher Nolan.
Okay, so Zack Snyder, I think he did a Batman too, right?
He did what's it called? The Justice League Snyder edition.
Oh, it's called Snyder Edition.
Yeah.
Do you know any non-superhero movies Zack Snyder did?
300?
He did 300?
Yeah.
Okay. Any others?
No.
Because 300 was good, right?
Nah. It was all right.
Is that right? I am going to tell you guys some more because I know just a lot of superhero. Yeah, I'm with you. The answer is Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, it's not close.
Oh,
It's not close.
yeah. I think Christopher Nolan has a certain level of storytelling that you'd have to watch a couple times. It's just brilliant. So, and Christopher Nolan did the Oppenheimer, right? Oppenheimer, that was fantastic too.
Fantastic movie.
Sophie with the super chat. Thank you so much, Sophie. Sophie says, "Happy birthday, Royal. Love from Belgium. Enjoy."
Thank you, Sophie.
Sharon with the super chat and is a super member. Thank you so much, Sharon. Sharon says, "Happy birthday, Royal."
Thank you, Sharon.
MJ fan says, "Royal, do you ever collect any stuff?"
I collect pops.
Another yawn, Melly. Do we have a count of where he's at? No?
Probably
Okay.
20.
How many pops do you have?
I think last time I counted was like 120 something.
Wow. 120. That's a lot. Sophia says with a super chat. Thank you, Sophia. Sophia says, "TJ, Tesla should hire you to be their salesperson." Another question for Royal. What is the best birthday gift you've ever received? Okay, so let me say something. I don't. Yeah, I do. Tesla's just that good, you guys. I'm sorry. I don't like to.
No, they really are.
I don't want to. I don't want to be biased. I don't want to push something on you. But if you haven't driven one, then you can't say, "Oh, he's overreacting," or "I don't like him." If you've driven them and lived with them, rented one, and you still don't like it, I understand that. But to me, they've taken such a big leap over all the other car manufacturers. Um, that yeah, they are that good. Okay, now to the question: what is the best birthday gift you've ever received?
I don't even remember what I've been getting from like my old birthday gifts.
Maybe a phone, the iPhone,
Did I get an iPhone for my birthday?
iPhone
once?
X.
Oh, the 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Think of anything else?
I think I got a graphics card from Mark, the Titan.
Very cool.
So that was a good one. But yeah, I can't really remember. I don't really remember the gifts like specifically what I got.
That's cool. Okay, is that a Dreamville hat, TJ? No, it's actually a Dodgers hat, I believe. Um,
You sure?
no,
It looks like Dreamville.
does it?
Yeah.
No, because it's baseball.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a Dodgers. It's for the Dodgers. This isn't their main logo, but I don't think it is. It's usually blue. No, this isn't the main logo, but it's the LA, the sign. But this is an alternate logo, I guess is what they would call it. The movie raider with another super chat says, if someone not related to y'all were to play Uncle Michael in the biopic, would y'all have been harder on that actor to play him? Right? Absolutely. I've said this with all my honesty. And did you see the clip of Jafar?
mm-hmm.
Okay. I said this with all my honesty. I didn't think there was someone that could play my Uncle Michael until I saw Jafar. That's just the honest truth. And I I had heard Jafar before I even saw it. I heard from my father how great Jafar was in it. And my father is not the type that would sugarcoat or say it. And the amount of passion he had in that, I knew he would be good. And when I watched him, he exceeded what I thought. So I think he is the perfect choice, and I think he's the only choice. I really do. I think Jafar's the man for that job. So I would have been hard, honestly, on anyone, but I think it has to be Jafar. Favorite food and fruit you dislike the most. My favorite fruit. I've been into cotton candy grapes, but I like tangerines and I like caramel apples, even though that's kind of cheating. I also like chocolate strawberries. But if we're not going to add chocolate and caramel, then it's going to be grapes or tangerines. What about you, Ro?
Apples are my favorite. Bananas are my least favorite.
Apples haven't always been your favorite.
Yeah, yeah,
Really?
yeah. That or grapes, but I don't really count grapes as a fruit.
Paulette says, I count 130 yawnings, Ro. He has been yawning quite a bit. It's all good, though. It is all good. Oh, we didn't touch on the ones we dislike. Oh, at least I didn't.
No, I said banana.
What's another one? Because I like bananas.
Um,
Pears, right?
those are great. Pears are good.
I don't like pears. Um, yeah, I think I like most of the fruits, just not a pear. Brother CW Encino with the super chat says, "Happy birthday, amigo, and a late shout out to your grandfather Tito for his recent 70th birthday. Have you played the first three Super Mario games on NES?"
I don't know, have
I don't know if you have. I don't. I would say no, not on NES, but maybe through Wii or the GameCube even. But I have, and to me, those were fantastic. Zelda, all of that stuff. The Super NES and the NES was just perfection. It really was. There was a magazine world called Super Nintendo, Super Power. Wait, Nintendo Power. It was a monthly magazine that came to your door. When you got the new Nintendo Power, you were in. That was like the guide of all guides. You got to see the current game. You got to learn more. It was like everything you'd want. Oh my gosh, good feelings. Look at me, I'm smiling. That's those are the days. Okay, we did this one. We did that one. Um, Sunshine says, Royal, I'm putting something in the mail for you, saying, because TJ will most likely forget. Now, I'm pretty good about that. I really am. It just takes me time. I promise you guys. It just takes me time. But Don, thank you so much. And I will make sure Royal gets it.
Thank you, Don.
It just may be a little while. Yeah. But I promise you, he'll get it. Okay. Anything else we need to say, Royal? I think that's it. I've been trying to keep these right at an hour. So we are going to say our goodbyes. But Royal, happy birthday, son. Um, I hope you have a magical day and rest of your year. It's crazy how big you are getting and how old you're getting. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you understand the importance of learning and growing. And I hope you feel the love and support from your mother and I and the entire family. And yeah, anything else you want to say to the camera before we sign off?
Thank you guys for supporting my father and supporting me, and thank you guys for all the wishes. It's nice.
That's it.
Uh,
All right. All right, you guys have a beautiful rest of your week. Happy birthday again to Roro. And that's it. We love you all. Adios, everyone. Bye.